Welcome everyone guys, this is Ryze and today we will go over a different format than before. We will analyze the gameplay of this player. Sorry, I don't know his name, I'm not translating Korean. And he is actually the #1 Ryze in the world in Korea, playing in a master solo queue all alone with 71% win rate and 72% win rate on Ryze. That is insane, with a KDA of 4. Really good Ryze, playing Ryze into the top lane. So we will go over one of these games to check how he's playing Ryze in the top lane and how he manages to get such a high win rate. I think we will go over that game here, this replay, because I think it's not really interesting to see like a hard carry game from a player, but more like a normal game situation, normal gameplay that you would actually also experience in your own game. So I suggest that we'll go over that replay, and maybe we'll get over a bit more of his game, because he looks like an interesting top laner and Ryze player. So really impressive. Enjoy guys, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so welcome to the Rift. He's playing Phase Rush with Gathering Storm, Absolute Focus, Mana Flow Ban, and Delivery, Biscuit, and Cosmic inside. He's playing against Kayle top lane, though really scaling matchup champs and laning. Ryze against Kayle, so both scaling monsters. I think that Kayle has the edge in the late game over Ryze because he scales much better, more range, and fighting ultimate, whereas Ryze has a mobility ultimate, but nothing more. So we will get into the laning phase right away. Nothing happens during the early game, no invade, nothing. So Ryze should win the early game against Kayle. Also the level 1 starting W and trying to poke him with W. So nothing crazy. Trying to put the W on cooldown. And we will actually only cover the blue side vision to get into his gameplay as the game goes on. So yeah, scared of the level 2. Level 2, level up, ward instantly, EW, auto, probably another auto playing around the vision, going into the bush, really nice trade so far. Kayle also put down a ward into the bush to avoid getting auto attacked. Really nice poke from him, even though he takes a bit of damage with the CS. Now we know that Graves started topside, so at this point he might get ganked. He still has flash though, but he didn't ward yet, and he doesn't have the information onto the Graves. So a bit dangerous. Now he will probably crash the wave and reset to get a free reset. That's what we call the cheater recall, getting back into the lane with an item advantage and saving his TP for another time, because Kayle doesn't have a lot of wave clear in the early game, so it will be difficult for him to push. But he decides to stay and poke Kayle and poke the Kayle instead, preventing him from farming for free, trying to Q him whenever he gets the chance. W as well. Talia is picking the Graves, so Graves might be coming. It's quite dangerous what he's doing here, because he doesn't have Phase Rush anymore. He doesn't have Phase Rush, so if Graves comes, it might be dangerous for him, but Talia is there, so they may actually try to dive this guy. Interesting. I love when junglers do that, but Talia is only coming because he actually poked the Kayle a lot, meaning that she's now in a lethal position. Otherwise she wouldn't have come for him. But he doesn't have mana, so I think and now there is no diving goal anymore, so we'll just probably reset and TP, I guess, pretty soon. He has a bit of vision now, so he's safe to push, but doesn't have mana anyway, so there is no point to overstay. Most likely resetting now after crashing the wave. Interesting. Really nice trade. And now probably Talia will come and do something around this guy. That's crazy how aggressive this guy is playing. I really love the style. Using every bit of mana he gets. And now that's a kill. Nice. Really clean. Really clean. Playing really aggressive when he knows that his jungler is on his side. I never do that. I always reset and back, and I prefer playing with resources like elf and mana. But this guy is really aggressive and doesn't mind. So maybe I should definitely getting inspired by this guy a bit more and trying to play a bit more aggro as this guy, warding obviously, not to die stupidly. So now he has a bounce, but I think he doesn't really care of freezing the wave. I think he just wants to crush and poke Kale under his turret. I think that's how he wants to play this game. So let's see how he does that. Kale still has a bit of farm, so that's nice. Really good player. Even though getting dive in a rust and a turret, still managed to get a good farm. Nice poke from Ryze. Nice poke from him. And he also has Lost Chapter now, so he deals quite a bit of damage. Getting one plate, that's nice. Probably now shoving the wave as fast as he can. Yeah. Now in the mid lane we get a Yone kill probably. No, unfortunately, didn't work out. Trying to poke under turret. Going for auto to the turret to get plates. And now I think shoving the wave, shoving every single wave. You see how he walks up here to the lane, trying to get an advantage. And now he's trying to set up a freeze because the wave is bouncing back towards his turret, and he wants Kel to greet for CS and poking her. Sorry, Kel is a feminine champion. W if she walks up. Doesn't go for it. Pinging the Graves top side. Graves is probably top side of the map. Getting ganked probably. Trying to shove the wave. Being careful here. Could be ganked. Going for a ward. And Grave was there. Really nice game read from him. Going back to lane. Shoving a wave. He has priority over the KL, so he can probably go for the Rift Herald with his teammate. That's what they will do, yeah. So they go for the Rift Herald. Talia will take it. Goes back to lane. Trying to cheese the KL, going behind her. Q, E, W, auto, W at the last second to get the most damage off. Really nice, really clean. Now pushing the waves, getting one more plate, I guess. Yeah, getting another plate. And proxying the kill. Wow, that's really aggressive. He does that because he knows that Graves is behind. Graves is bot lane, sorry, so he knows that he's quite safe to do so. Otherwise that would have been dangerous. He does have ultimate though, so he could get out really pretty easily. Because they don't... Kayle and Graves, I love those kind of situation where both the jungler and the laner don't have CC to stop me from ultimate, to use my ultimate to get away. So in that situation you can greed waves on the side lanes because nobody can interrupt you. If they come and gank you, just ult out and get out. Really, really good. Really strong. Now getting ganked. Talia is using ultimate, but that should be a kill. Really nice. Everfrost. I've noticed that he plays a lot of Everfrost in the top lane. I think Everfrost has much more value in the top lane than in mid lane because normally, and you know, most likely the top laners are melee champions, meaning that he gets a lot of value by chaining CC. So his Ryze style brings up a lot of utility with his team. Now using Herald, taking the turret with it gets a gold lead over the KL, 4.2k, 4.8k, almost 5k gold against 3k gold. So 2 gold leads in the top lane without any kills. So huge top gap. Obviously Talia helped for sure, but this guy played really well, really aggressive. Really loved his playstyle against KL to punish him. Trying to going behind the KL now. She doesn't have ultimate, she doesn't have turret as well, so it should be a free kill. She cannot do anything. She overstayed and overextended without turret. Big mistake from her, and it punishes it really well. Now he's probably going to push 1 or 2 wave and resetting. He has vision on the graves. He knows that he doesn't have anything to be afraid of, so we'll just push 1 more wave. Probably taking also the golems because they are up, and then resetting. Now he has 1 kill. Pretty solid CS, 10 CS per minute, almost. Taking the golems and then resetting, I guess. Yep. Now he will go for the Seraph. Going back to the top lane. Going back top to collect the wave. He will probably push like 1 or 2 wave and then rotate for play mid lane, because he gets priority now, and there is no turret top lane anymore, so that means he has a bigger roaming window than before. So he'll probably use that as his advantage. His jungler is off map, so he needs to play carefully. He could get ganked, and he doesn't have backup from his jungler. Doesn't have the information on Graves as well. But yeah, still he got his ultimate anyway. So now pushing a wave and rotating mid lane, I guess. Using the plants to get a chunk on the KL. Really nice play from him. Really clean. Getting a kill, almost getting a kill. KL got ult. Now he can ult away, but he doesn't want to. He wants to go for that play. Oh my god. Yeah. And yeah, ulting out, last second, really nice. Jungler is coming to help. Really well played from him. But I think his jungler is going to die. He should reset. There is no point of going here. I think he will die if he stays. He has TP up. I would have reset and used TP to go back to lane and being impactful much faster. Maybe he could have get a kill. But yeah, now TPing behind the Israel. Not getting a kill. Getting dived by the Graves. Flashing away. Really well played. Losing the turret probably. Talia is coming for helping out. Maybe he can do something. Unfortunately, no. Play is over. Lot of action top lane though. Love it. Maybe Ryze is better in the top lane than in mid lane, to be honest. I should try to play him top a bit more, because this guy has definitely a lot of success by doing so. Gets cancelled. Going for another wave. Okay, taking the plants to stay on the map a bit longer. Farming up. Yeah. And now what will he do? He has 2 items. He does have the Seraph. 2k gold lead over the KL. So probably pushing top now. And rotating again. Playing the side lane really well. So now either he will take the golem. Now either he pushes waves and puts KL under turret, or he rotates mid to impact the map. We'll try to play aggressive. Getting ganked. Wow, gets the kill clean. Getting the kill on the Ezreal and ulting away. That's really clean. Love it. Probably going to die to the Graves. Yep. That was clean. Mikhail is trying to get back into the game. But his team is a really good spot, so that should be a win still. Mid lane is winning, bot lane is winning as well. So, yeah. Using his TP behind the Kale, trying to get helping out his team against Kale and Graves. Everfrost, yeah. He was not really useful here in this fight. His team is really ahead, so that should be a win anyway. Now pushing the side lane, how to snowball, not losing advantage. 10 CS per minute. Well, 9 CS per minute, something like that. Whatever. Maybe they can try a dive onto this guy. Looks difficult. Don't think they will manage to do so. Keeps pressuring the top lane while his team is doing Baron. Really nice trade here. He has a lot like of map pressure, hiding into bushes with his utility kit, his CC and Everfrost. That's really good. I really love this playstyle. I will try Everfrost a bit more if I do ever play Ryze in the top lane. And yeah, he always hides in the bushes, not giving information away. He actually switched to sweeper as well. Yeah, trying to. Oh my god, the chunk on the Vladimir. That was huge. We'll probably manage to kill him here. Yeah. We'll see how this fight plays out. 1v1, guys. Alright. Flashes to get the kill. That's a kill. Really clean. 1v1 Vladimir. Probably now pushing the wave. Karl is defending, so. But 3 levels up. 3 levels up. And his jungler is coming, so. Keeping the pressure is nice. Everfrost. Combo. Oh my god. Failed the Q, unfortunately. Could have actually been lethal. Taking the turret. A lot of gold now. He has 11k gold, so he has like 4k gold lead. Farming really well. Graves is coming to kill him. Unfortunately, falls down. And now that he got the 2 turrets, maybe he will go mid. Maybe there is nothing else to do. So maybe he will go mid with his team. We'll see what he will do. Yeah. Once he resets. Alright. Using the TP mid lane probably to finish the game with his team. So we'll see how he does that. Yeah, putting some pressure. Being frontline. Level 16 already. So really, really strong. 3 item Ryze. Does a lot of damage at this point. Wow. And the Everfrost provides a lot of CC and root. I really love it. That was an easy game because his team was winning. However, and oh my god, flexing with the ultimate in the fountain, trying to get kills, improving his KDA. But overall, he played really well the lane to finish the kill, being really aggressive, setting up the dive in the early game, and then keeping pressuring the side lane, playing around the vision in the bushes. So I thought that game was really, really interesting, and the enemy team surrenders. So yeah, I think the game overall was really, really interesting, especially because we saw how to side lane properly when you get the lead and trying to play around the vision and setting up, nice like combos in the bushes with Everfrost combo and CC utility provides the team. So overall, I really loved this game. It's really interesting. I think I will cover a bit more of his games because this player looks really, really good on Ryze, and he plays him in a really aggressive way, and I like it. So I think it might be interesting to go over some other games with this guy. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you really appreciate it, and see you soon.